Hey guys, good morning. I'm here in California at my home right here in Northern California. It's beautiful. You can see pine trees around, and we've got cedar here, we've got ponderosa pine, we've got Doug fir, and there's a madrone right here. But that's not what this day is about. Today, I'm going to talk to you about a package that I got in the mail from a very dear friend of mine, Kathleen Caldwell. I hope I'm saying that right. Kathleen, this is for you. I just got this. In the mail. Thank you so much. I'm going to open it up here, and I'm going to talk to my people around the world about this. And as some of you know, I have on my YouTube channel going more than, I think I'm about 26 million views now. And this is a product. Now, I'm going to start out by just talking about when I went to the Philippines in 2002, January 2002, and I'm just kind of waking up. I woke up at 4, I worked a couple hours. I thought, I need to drive to the Bay Area today, so I'm going to go ahead and see if I can sleep a little bit more. And I did that. And so, because if I need to drive, and actually so I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of just waking up here again. I had that second sleep. But I want to tell you about 2002, when I went to the Philippines in January. I was given a bowl of soup, and it had these little leaves floating in it, and these leaves were very delicious, to say the least. I mean, the water, when they were boiled, we drink the water off of them, was incredibly delicious. I thought, is this really the flavor coming from these leaves? Is this even possible? It tasted so good. Well, later I started working with a doctor, couple medical doctors that started going the natural route, and they started this place called INH, Institute for Natural Healing. They actually asked me to teach a little bit there, and so that was Dr. Angie Damundan and Dr. Dizon, and that was in Subic Bay, northern part of Luzon. Well, not clear to the north like Baguio, but it was north of Manila there in the Philippines. Well, they started sharing with me how that leaf healed people, how it cured them of cancer, how it cured them of all kinds of basically what the doctors consider terminal diseases, but they were well from this little leaf. Then I started thinking about the Bible verses about the leaves being used for healing, and in Revelation, when we get to heaven, talking about the tree that goes over and the leaves that were used for the healing of the nations. Because you see, when Adam and Eve sinned, we were before that having fruits in the Garden of Eden, but then sin came in, and God said, you need to eat the leaves, the herbs, the leaves. So this may be one of the major leaves that God had in mind, that God has disabled Satan's ability to corrupt or turn it into something poisonous. Okay, so there's a company. So wait, let me go into this a little bit more before I show you the product, because this is not necessarily just about a product. This is about a leaf. Okay, this is crazy, guys. So when I was in Hawaii, I planted one. I planted a seed that I got from my neighbor's tree, they have these big long beans and little seeds. So I planted the seed, they sprouted. I planted it right beside my house, and I planted it near the shower. So yeah, we did get water there quite a bit. I had an outdoor shower, a beach shower. Well, in a year, the tree was, I don't know, pretty big around, nice wood, soft wood probably. It's not hardwood, but it was wood. It's not like a plant, it's an actual tree. And it was maybe between 15 and 20 feet tall. It was way higher than our roof. And I mean, it comes up multiple branches, and when you strip off the leaves, new ones come out almost the next day. Every day there's new leaves, every day, year round, 365 days a year. This tree is producing these leaves. Well, when I went to the Philippines, I started getting more involved with it, and I noticed that I could chop it up in like firewood rounds and stick those rounds, even this big around, I could put those in the dirt and it would start growing. Or I could chop it off at the stump, and that continued to grow and produce leaves. And it seems like the more that I cut it down, the more leaves it produced. So really, honestly, this tree is a miracle tree. It tastes good, it's nutritious. So now everyone's talking about moringa, and I thought, what is moringa? Moringa. I'm just not interested in network marketing companies. I have been a health educator for 30 plus years, 35, even more than that years, believe it or not, in my life. And so, one of the things that I've done, I've never gotten involved in signing up with network marketing companies, especially health products, because I have just this integrity that I want to maintain, that God heals you when you stop doing what's making you sick and you start doing things to make yourself healthy. It's about stopping and starting and changing your diet, changing your lifestyle, and stuff like that. Well, this product is so good because all it is this leaf. And I promote that leaf and I promote that plant, but it cannot grow in California. It's a tropical plant. And so, my dear friend, um, Kathleen, sent me this box. And I just opened it for the first time, and I'm going to pop this out and show you. This is a box. And this is another box. So, let's see. We've got the premium tea, it looks like. I'm going to start promoting this and talking about it and endorsing this because I know so much about it. I believe in it. And the way that they process this is pretty amazing. I'm going to be sharing with you more about that. I've educated myself on it. Everyone's talking about it. Sure, I'm going to tell you, if you're in a tropical area, plant the tree and grow it and use it. But if you're not, by all means, this is now known as a superfood. It is incredibly nutritious. You know, there's goji berries and amalaki berries and all kinds of stuff. The Deepak Chopra and all these people and gurus like Dr. You know, the Oz, all of these different experts are promoting some superfood, but God talks about the leaves for the healing of the nation. And I just, you know, I believe this is something we need to look into. It has omega oils and things. One time, and I shared this with several of my friends because I was concerned. I'm like, do I have an allergy to this? No, not necessarily. I actually took a shot of this 1 ounce thing in Cebu because it's all over the Philippines and they have juice places, and they juiced it and gave it to me in a little cup, and I drank it, and within minutes I was like, thought I was dying because I was detoxing so fast. This stuff does detox you. It does give you a boost of energy. It's not to be taken lightly. This stuff, I mean, I felt great afterwards. It did wonders for my health. But taken as a maintenance, just a small amount. I mean, this is concentrated and everything. Now let's open it up and check it out. Oops, sorry. I'm just so excited. I'm breaking things here. Gotta do it a little bit more gently. Okay, so malunggay, here's the leaf. So in India they call it moringa. In Philippines it's malunggay, and in maybe it's Ilocano, but anyway, Hawaii, because there's a lot of Ilocano there, they call it kalamalunggay. And you know what's interesting? A sailor, Captain Dan, told me, he said, you know, it changes its sails for the wind. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? Well, the leaves are like a sail. And if there's windy areas, like on Molokai, Hawaii, where it's very windy, the leaves are smaller so that they're not going to be blown off. In areas where it's not windy, they get bigger. So it can sense the weather and it changes. It grows in dry areas. It really is a miracle working plant. I mean, the fact that it can do all those things is incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I should put this in water or something, but this is just how I am. I eat things right off the tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and put some in my mouth. Now, I don't know if this is how it has the fiber. I've never even tried this powder before. My mouth is already watering just thinking about it, okay? Healthy food makes my mouth water. I don't care if it's barley grass, wheatgrass, or any of that. You want to make sure if you take a barley grass, some it's spray dried. It's the juice dehydrated, and some it's actually the plant powdered. If you put in the powdered plant, the fiber can make you breathe it in and you can almost choke on it. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to try it and be careful not to breathe it in.